everybody. This is Retired Geek Woman Adventures with Rhiannon with Oblivion episode number 72. And last episode, I think it was last episode, maybe the one before that, I said that we were going to be doing the local quest in Cheydinhal. And I was looking at I went to the wiki to verify that there were quests to be done. We've already done one of them, but the other ones that are available to do are all tied in to the main quest line and have to do with Oblivion gates, guards. It just has to do too much with the main quest line, so I don't want to get into them. So I'm not. We're just going to wait. And so what I decided to do instead is I'm going to start working on the Daedric artifact quests. We needed an artifact to take to Martin as part of the main quest line, right? And we have already got the Azura Star, but I'm not giving that up. That's a great item, and that's one of the things about all of the artifacts that you could choose from. And I went and looked at all of them today. There's a lot that we can't do because our character level is not high enough. I think we're level, I started to say it and I don't recall. We're level 15 and some of them are like 17 and 20. So I was like, okay, what ones can we do? Looking at the map and which places we've located so far, there's this shrine of Sanguine, I think it's called. And I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing. And this one, we can handle it at our level. And I did go to the wiki to find out what item is needed, because you can spend a lot of time going to these shrines and it'll say you have to bring an item to them. They need an offering of some kind. So to save time, I went to the wiki and said, okay, what do I need? Well, I need a bottle of, what is that called? Cyrodilic wine or something. And it was telling me that you can get it in all kinds of places. Nobles' houses is one item. Well, guess where we are right now? Who is this? Hello.
How can I be of service?
I'm just going to say hi to you. Oh, this is the person I was looking for before I went to sleep. It's like, okay, they could come. I could tell them to come with me, or I'd like a drink. I'd like something to eat. I don't need anything else right now. So that's what I'm going to say.
A pleasure to serve you.
So this castle that we have came with a whole truckload of staff. This is the Battlehorn Castle, and I want to thank one of my subscribers who mentioned that. Thank you so much for telling me about this. What I'm going to try to do is find my way back to the cellar. Let's see. Let's go to the Great Hall. How do I get to the cellar? This is my personal, we call it my private quarters. But what I want to do now is find out how the heck to get down. And the private quarters, I got to remember, it's a door with two beautiful plants on either side. Will I remember that? Probably not. Let's see. How can we get down to the cellar? Or to the basement? Is the basement the cellar? I don't know. Let's go down these stairs. And which way is it? Straight ahead? No, to the left. Is this it? No. Look at these guys just sitting around waiting to help me out. Is this it? Basement. I don't know if this is the wine cellar or not. I don't recall. Oh my goodness. We did come up here, but I don't know if... here we are. So, hi, who are you?
What can I do for you, ma'am?
Okay, what kind of wines can you make?
There are some things I need. Here, take this list. It'll tell you all you need to know.
Okay.
You've brought me what I asked for?
I don't know.
Certainly.
Okay, that was a strange conversation. Okay, wine list. Let's see if we can find it. Wine list ingredients. Okay, I can make the following wines for you. Okay, Ross du Blanc, Oblivion Battlecry, Juliano's Firebelly, Numbskin Mead, Stumblefoot Stumblefoot's Reserve, really? Argonian blood wine, sparkling honeydew. None of those is what I need, so that's okay. What we can do is kind of search the wine. It said that you could find it in nobles' houses. So I thought, well, let's go through and take a look and see what's here. There may be a bottle of this wine that we need here. So I tell you what, just give me a minute and I'm going to search and try to find this wine that I'm looking for. So I will be right back. Okay, I searched the entire basement and they don't have a bottle of this. It's a brandy. Cyrodilic. Am I saying that wrong again? Probably. Brandy. But there is a couple places that we can get it, and Imperial City has it in a couple of places that we're supposed to. Apparently, we can buy it. I would swear to you that I've seen this everywhere. I really do think so, but I also am a little bit crazy. So hey, what do I know? So we are currently. Is 11 a.m. We are currently at our beautiful Battlehorn Castle. I think what we're going to do is we are going to go to Imperial City. And thank you, sir, for answering my questions for me. I appreciate that. And up we go. I haven't checked these, so give me a sec. Oh, cool. I've just been looking around trying to find bottles and stuff, and I come across this training. We can be trained here.
Good day.
Good day. How are you? I could have him spar with me. I don't know what will happen.
Sure. I need a weapon. The choice is yours.
A dagger. Don't hurt me.
All right. Come on.
Ah!
Yeah. Am I supposed to be impressed?
I guess we're training here, but I don't want to kill him. Okay, stop.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
What?
Die, damn you.
Okay, stop. I don't want.
Yeah.
How do I make him stop?
Oh. Ha. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Oh! Ha! You'll never take me down.
I used all my charges.
Die, cur!
He's kind of like a drill sergeant.
Ah! Fall before me, Breton. Ah!
He's unconscious. Oh my gosh, I want to kill him. Oh my gosh, wake up. Wake up, wake up. There, okay, thank you.
Hi there.
I think I'm gonna leave. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was not trying to kill you, truly. I was just trying. Yeah, let's go about our business. Holy cow. That was too funny. There's something back there? Can't see if there's something back there or not. There's so much I don't know about this castle. I know there's secret rooms and all kinds of things. So, all right, so we're going to go to Imperial City. How do we get... I need to learn my castle a little better. I don't want to go there. Oh, okay, I want to go through here. Or do I? Basement.
Hi.
You're way too friendly. Okay, let's get outside real quick. All right, there we are. Oh my gosh! I want to kill my trainer. Oh Lord, that would not be a good thing. All right, so let's see. Oh yes, I've got my horse tucked away. Isn't that wonderful? I love having a... This castle is just gorgeous, and it's really cool to have such a big place. I've always, in my previous playthroughs, both the only all-way playthrough that I ever did on my whole life, which was 17 years ago. Wow. Does that open and close that? I bet it does. Can I close it from this side? I don't think so. Okay, cool. Are we still loaded for bear? We are not. Let's get off and gather some stuff that from these things that we had to kill is these marauders that attacked. If I get overloaded in a second. We'll just take what we can. Oh, look at this. We're now able to see ebony, which is a heavy armor. I cannot wear it, but it is 1900 without even any magic on it. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. This is why money starts racking up pretty quick. Repair hammer. I've got so many repair hammers. But I'm going to go ahead and take them because what I'm doing on the repair hammers is... Oh yeah, I was going to see if I can take that. Let's get in between these two. Ah. It won't let me. How much does it weigh? It weighs 45. Not happening. Anything else you got that I would want? No. Is that all of them? Yeah, I can't carry that, so that's okay. In 3 days, technically, in theory, these bodies will be gone. Oh, what's this? Another marauder. Oh my goodness. Weighs 14. And the elven dagger is another 7. And we are over. Okay, what would we want to give up? I guess this. Let's go back to this. Oh, 40 is going to take us over. Okay. That's good enough, I think. Oh my gosh. Maybe I don't know. I think the bodies will be gone within 3 days. So anyway, let's see if where is our pointer currently taking us? Okay. Let's have it point us to the arena. I don't think it's been 7 days, but that gives us our direction and we're going that direction. So anyway, I'm just following the signs to Imperial City. Oh, my guards should come out here and take care of that. Appreciate that, guys. Found a Nernrid over there. Cool. So I'm loving this home. It's beautiful. And, nothing is more centralized than Imperial City. But there are no homes in Imperial City that you can get that are worthy. There's a shack you can get in Imperial City. It's literally a shack. And it's a one-room shack. It has one little chest in it and a bed, I think. I think that's all. That's all I remember. I only purchased it one time, and I was like, okay, this is the great Imperial City, and this is all I can get. So you can't live right in Imperial City. Where am I at? Chorrol. I don't know if I want to stop at Chorrol, if I want to go ahead to the Imperial City so that we can sell and... Oh, wow. All the decisions. Just hopefully won't come across something or someone that's got a great weapon that we would want. Because we can't carry any more. So, cool. Alright, welcome to my channel. As I said before, this is Retired Geek Woman, and I play a little differently than pretty much everybody I've ever watched any videos of Oblivion. I call it a retired slow play because I don't know what else to call it. I am retired, and I play slowly. I had someone criticize me for what I call it, and I asked that person, what would you suggest? What would you call it? And they never answered back, so I have no idea. So it's a retired slow play. I don't know how else to describe it I don't know how to be more descriptive of what my play style is. I play very slowly. As you can see, I do not fast travel, ever. Except in Imperial City, because it's such a pain in the neck to get around. So, but otherwise, I ride my horse everywhere I go. I love that. I think you miss too much if you fast travel around. It loses so much when you do that. You don't discover locations. You don't see the beauty of this amazing game. This is the vanilla version of the game. You don't get to see all that if you are fast traveling around. So I don't. And I've always, in the past, when I found myself fast traveling, it tells me that I am too tired to be playing anymore that day, and I quit playing that the rest of that day because I'm fast traveling. It means I'm losing my patience. So that's why that's how I know. But we will be riding Wildfire, my horse, which I was showed in my video when I purchased Wildfire, how to name your horses. And Wildfire comes from a very old song from the 70s. And the song was called Wildfire. And I was into very sappy, I guess you call it bubblegum rock music when I was a kid. And that's pretty much what it was. So Wildfire was a great song. I loved it. It was a beautiful, sad love song about a girl. That guy died. And I'm so bummed about that guy dying. Ugh. I thought he was an essential character because there's a quest that he can give you. I think it has something to do with slaughterfish scales right there that are in the water down there. And I remember doing that quest before, and I thought, oh, I should stop by and speak to him. I just never did, and something killed him, so he's not an essential character. Who knew? Oh my gosh. Alright, whoa. I don't know what exactly happened right there. I was talking and not paying attention. Okay, let's first go sell our stuff at our normal place. So what I do is I come in here and I open the map and I go to the market district. Yes. And the reason why I don't fast travel, the reason why I fast travel around is it's so easy to go in the wrong doors. And then you're just wandering around, and especially if you don't have a marker, like if you're going someplace specific, you can go in the wrong doors about 5 times, and then you have to backtrack. And to avoid all that frustration, I just don't. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make some sales, and I will be right back in just a moment. Okay, stuff has been sold. Let's see. I need to go to main ingredient or gilded carafe, and I'm looking at a wiki on that. Main ingredient, gilded carafe. Is it the market district? I don't know. Main ingredient. Oh, the gilded carafe is right next door. How about that for convenience? All right. Let's see if we can find some wine.
Why do you bother me? Go away.
Well, hi to you too.
How goes it?
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
It doesn't
Far
tell
more
me.
than Thorinir would ever have, despite his horrid business ethics.
People don't like Thorinir, and that's a whole quest. What do you got?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
There it is. Cyrodilic brandy. 151. Can we haggle with her at all? Let's try a little bit. What did I say? By the way, I was able to sell that guy some armor and stuff for 66% of the value, so I'm over 50%. Let's see. She said 151. So what if... Okay, what if we go up to here, 51%, and we buy it, 138.
I can't afford to do that.
No. So, okay. I'm just playing around.
A bargain at any price.
Okay, so now we have...
Thank you for your business.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you being able to haggle with me a little bit. Thorinir is an Imperial City quest, and I don't think I'm going to do the Imperial... Who is that? I don't know. I really don't think I'm going to do the Imperial City quests. It's all kinds of convoluted stuff that I just don't want to get into. Okay, so we've got the wine. So now we need to get back to this shrine right here. So I think what we're going to do is... I'm so sorry. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of Imperial City, and then I'm just going to head straight to that shrine right there. And I'm not going to have a marker telling me where to go, so I'll just have to keep watching the map. Oh, and to get out of town, we're just going to do this. Click on the stable and come out. And I don't go any further than that. I just go to where my horse is. Hello, horse. And Wildfire. All right. Gotta wait a minute. Whenever you turn around like that, it takes a minute for the horse to come down, and you can hurt your horse coming down this hill because it's so steep. Anytime you're up high, like a mountain or something, you're coming down a hill, you gotta be really careful. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Excuse me, soldier. Sounds like something's chasing me. What would be chasing me up here? Sorry, checking on my cats. They are kind of pains in my neck half the time. Okay, so I just go from where I'm at, basically south, like in between southwest and west. So, gosh, I wonder if he's got a note on him or anything. He's got gold, which I feel guilty taking, but I'm sorry, dude. I feel so bad that that dude is dead. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if we go kind of this direction, let me see if I'm thinking right. I don't know if we're going to hit mountains along the way, but we're going to be going mostly in between southwest and west. So looks like we're going to be going over a mountain, but I think we can probably handle it. It's really with the if you've got a horse, it's so much easier to go across land like this. And I've got the fastest horse in the game. Not the strongest, but the fastest. But man, does it make it easier to climb over hills and things that you would have more difficulty with if you're not on horseback.
Afternoon.
What is that?
Anywhere in Tamriel, you can avoid rats, disease.
This looks like another shrine.
So I've heard.
Good day.
Bye.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I'm trying to find out what
Excellent.
this shrine is.
The Colovian Highlands are barren wastelands along the border with Hammerfell.
What is this?
Uh-huh.
I can't make up my mind about the prophet in Anvil. Is he truly a holy man, or just a lunatic exploiting the tragedy at the Chapel of Debella?
Is that so? Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
What is this?
Nothing I'd like
Here.
to talk about.
Yes?
What am I at? No. Not rumors.
You.
This is some kind of a shrine, but it doesn't tell me what kind of shrine.
Oh, hello.
Good afternoon.
I can't click on
If
it.
you're on a road, you can usually outrun anything.
Yes?
How strange.
You
You
too.
don't say. Anvil is all in and up.
I know that there's,
First, the
maybe
chapel
that's
of
one that you
Death.
have to
Now
be
the
told
prophet
about.
ranting about the end of the world. Look out!
What? Look out at what? Where'd they go running? Oh my gosh. I just want to get where I'm going. Okay. That has to be a shrine of some kind, but it's strange that it doesn't... I'm going to need to go more west than southwest. It's strange that it didn't tell me what it was. Oh, one of those. Go away. I don't even want to talk to you. I hate you. Guys, you're no fun. Whoa. Am I heading correctly? I'm sort of heading correctly. So, mostly west, but a little bit southwest. So, I picked this one because our character level was high enough. I found the wooded hand. Cool. And the item that was requested, I felt that it was pretty easy to find. I really thought I would find it in my own fancy castle wine cellar, but I guess not. But I knew that I could go to a couple places. Imperial City wasn't too far away, so... and this will give you, for those of you who have not watched my videos, or my series from the beginning, where we go to a shrine, make an offering, do the quest, and get the item, it'll show you how this all works. And there are some items that I was looking at as like, oh, I want to keep that. And if you want to see a list of those, you can go to the wiki. And I'm not paid to say that. Directly west now. I'm not paid to say that. It's just a fabulous wiki that I have been using since I stopped using my Prima guide. Yes, folks, I have a printed Prima guide for all of the Elder Scrolls games except for Arena. I don't know if they made one. But starting with Daggerfall, which is the game I first started with in the Elder Scrolls series, I have the Prima guide for all of them. And I've used them for many, many years. You could tell they're very well worn. Sticky notes and all the way through Skyrim. I have the Skyrim one. And that was before the wikis. So wikis now kind of took place of that. All right, this is where we need to be. I'm going to put my horse right there. This is the Shrine of Sanguine. Do we say something to somebody
Have you
first?
come to revel in the glory that is the Shrine of Sanguine?
Sanguine. Shrine of Sanguine.
It is a place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
Well, yeah, I will speak with Sanguine.
Approach then, and bring Sanguine a gift. Some Cyrodilic brandy is an appropriate gift for your host.
Cyrodilic brandy. Okay, so it adds a quest. So if we went to each of the shrines that we had come across, then it would add a quest to our... yeah, I want the right one. There we go. Must be level 8 to begin this quest. And we are level 15, did I just say?
I'll be here.
Okay. All right, here we are. Do you wish to offer Cyrodilic wine to the altar of Sanguine? Yes.
Another mortal, come to beg Sanguine to add a bit of spice to an otherwise drab existence. I would have you perform a service for me. The Castle Leowin is a dull, dreary place. The mistress is an especially somber soul, and tomorrow she will hold another excruciating dinner party. I want you to liven it up. Use this spell on the Countess and her guests. I think it will make the party much more interesting. You should probably try to be inconspicuous, or they might kill you. Oh, and the party is by invitation only. You'll have to find a way in. Have fun.
What? Okay, after I provided the offering to Sanguine, the Daedra Prince spoke to me. Sanguine believes that the Countess of Leowin is too stuffy and wants me to do something about it. She will be hosting a dinner party tomorrow, and I am to sneak into the castle undetected and cast the spell of Stark Reality on her. Stark Reality, a spell? By the way, when I was looking at the wikis trying to decide if there was any of these Daedra quests that we could do at our levels and stuff, I didn't read the details about it. I don't know what the heck. Stark Reality. Stark Reality in 300 feet for 120 seconds. Drains health 1 point. Okay. Stark Reality. What is that spell? So we cast that on the Countess of Leowin. Okay. I have no idea. And I can't remember what this is going to give us. I looked it up, but I don't remember. Okay, Leowin is where? Where are we at? Leowin. We're near Skingrad. Leowin is way down south past Bravo. It is 8 o'clock at night. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have to get to here. The Castle Leowin. Alright, so where I'm at is there. If I head kind of southeast, I should be able to pick up a road eventually. And that's fine. More east and south. Don't fall off a mountain. Whoa. Hopefully we'll get there in one piece. Gotta head a little bit south. A little bit more east. I really kind of want to avoid Skingrad Skingrad, which is just, yeah, it's a pain in the neck to get around. It's big, got weird roads around it, and it's just hard. It's like the road doesn't go right past there. Let's just say that. So when I'm trying to go anywhere even remotely close to it, I avoid it. I think I see a fire, yeah. Alright, you guys all go fight. And my new folks may be going, why are you not going into these portals of Oblivion, the Oblivion gates? Because if you close one, another one opens up. Simple as that. And if you want to raise your character level like crazy, get tons of great armor and weapons, then by all means, that's one thing you should do. Now, am I on the right road? No, I am not. Real City. Okay, if I had seen the sign. Oh, I don't want to deal with you. It's just one way you can make a lot of money, and it's great if that's what you're into. I have sufficient money. I just bought a castle, for Pete's sakes, and outfitted it and decorated it. I don't know what it cost. I think it cost around 1,500 or so. I'm sorry, 15,000, and we had more than enough to do that. And it's really the only thing that I spend money on is the houses. So it was a very reasonable thing. I think it was, I didn't count it up. I think it was around 25,000, or I'm sorry, 15,000 or something like that. The wiki will tell you. If you go to the wiki, you can search for houses, and you can see all of the houses available, how much they cost, and if there's a quest involved, and all of that. So eventually, you know, I may go buy them all just to show you guys what they all look like. But I wanted to buy the big house. That's my big house. I don't think I need to buy Skingrad house until much later in the game when I want to show you all the houses. If I do. We'll see. I don't know how fast this is going to start moving forward. Once we find the right artifact to give Morton, then it's going to, once I give it to him, it starts moving that main quest line here. It starts moving that main quest line forward. When that main quest line is finished, that will be the end of my playthrough. Now, that will not be even remotely close to have the entire game. Not even remotely close. I've got the Game of the Year edition. It's got 2 huge expansions that are added on. That's how I got that castle. That was part of one of the expansions. I don't know which one. Knights of the Nine, I think. And I don't remember what the other one is called. I'm not going to play any of the information, any of that content. I'm going to stay with this main content. Probably going to eventually do the, I need to go to Imperial City, which is which direction? This way. I wanted to get the Leader of the Fighters Guild, Leader of the Mages Guild, the local quests in all the towns, which we've done all but Cheydinhal, as I have said. Except for the housing quests, which we may go back and pick those up just because. And then the main quest line. So that's what I'm going to be showing you on my playthrough. There's lots more. There's tons more. I just wanted to share with you the game the way that I've played it in the past. I'm not going there. Yes, I am going. That's how I've played it in the past, and that's how I wanted to share it with you. Like I said, there's tons more available for you should you choose to play this game, and I hope you do. You can pick this game up for almost nothing on sale. Like less than $5. And where are we? How many episodes are we in? I've already forgotten. Okay. And I just totally have been rambling on, not paying attention to where I am going. I'm going to Leowin. This way, Dodo Head. Oh my gosh. And once again, I proved to you that I have short-term memory loss. I knew what I was doing when I started off, and then I just started chattering. Is this the way to go? I think it matters. There's a high road and a low road. The high road takes you across a bridge. It's kind of cool. And the low road just comes down this way. So anyway, that's my plan for the playthrough. I've said that since the beginning. I'm sticking to it. I did make a side venture to the castle. I had one of my subscribers tell me about it and said I might consider it, that it's pretty cool. And if you're a fighters, you're like more of a person who likes to fight and stuff, then that's great. It has anvils. It has all kinds of things kind of geared towards a fighter type, or a swords person type character. Fighters, you know, Fighters Guild is like your main thing. That would be a great home for you. But for me, it's just nice big home to be able to store my stuff, and I have no idea where to put stuff. I think Leowyn is this way. I hope so. I know I got things chasing me. Oh, you. Thank you for holding still so I didn't hit my horse. That's what I was worried about. We'll go ahead and pick that up. We'll leave that behind. Oh, let's go ahead and heal said horse. I think we might have heard him coming down a hill. There you go. I love the skeletal heroes. That's what I summoned. And they just take that, the attention from the creatures and puts it right on that skeletal hero, and it starts hitting them away. And I just love that. That works for me. I don't like to battle in games. And I know that sounds stupid playing a game like Oblivion. It's just part of the game and I have to do it, but I don't like it at all. I like the story. I like the beauty of this. Look at that. Is that not incredible? This game is beautiful. This is the vanilla version of the game. It has not been modded at all. So you are seeing a vanilla playthrough, which I think that's kind of rare. I think people mod the heck out of it and make it something that's unrecognizable. Having said that, I have become interested in the Oblivion project. And it's my understanding what they're doing. I want to go south. They are putting the Oblivion on the... they're putting Oblivion on the Skyrim engine and completely redoing it. And from what I've seen of it, it looks pretty amazing. It looks very different. So like these menus and stuff, they look like Skyrim instead of Oblivion. And it looks like an amazing project. I think they've been working on it for like something 5 years or something. And it looks beautiful. I've been asked if I'm going to play it, and the answer is very likely. Will I play it for my channel? I don't know. I guess it depends on when it's completed and if I'm ready for another playthrough. And they announced not too long ago that it should have a 2025 release. So I'm recording this in 2024, so sometimes next year it should be released. And so it's a maybe on my channel. I'm not sure. If you're interested in seeing it, just let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do a playthrough of it. So I don't know. I may just want to enjoy it all on my lonesome. It's interesting that there's a number of YouTubers that I know that it's for... Let me give you an example. When Baldur's Gate 3 came out, a lot of YouTubers jumped on the bandwagon and started, okay, you really gonna start with me? Okay. Let's go ahead and do this real quick.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's. Hold still. Oh dear. It wasn't, my sword isn't enchanted anymore, so that's why I was hesitant to use it. But she was coming down here and I'm afraid my horse would go after it. You didn't get hurt, did you? No, you didn't. And there's a bear. This is a brown bear that we're starting to see now. Okay, cool. Oh, I almost missed that. Lost my train of thought, but that's nothing new. I think I was talking about Oblivion and whether or not that I would be playing it. for my channel. Oh, yes, Baldur's Gate 3. I had to backtrack in my brain a little bit. So a lot of big YouTubers jumped on the bandwagon and started playing. But there were some that were curiously not. And one of them in particular specifically said that he wanted to enjoy that game himself first. And now I get that totally. Because I've never done a blind playthrough before, and I chose chose Baldur's Gate 3 to do that. Holy cow. That game is intense, it's beautiful, and I'm missing so much of it because I'm talking while I'm playing. I'm not diving into it in a role-playing sense, which is how I really like to play games. In a role-playing sense, I'm missing so much of it. Why am I going this way? Oh, you're practicing. I thought someone was shooting me. Ah, let's get back on track and on target. In a role-playing sense, I'm missing so much because I'm talking and I'm trying to figure things out, but I'm talking at the same time, like I'm doing here right now, just totally, you know, getting myself turned around and whatever. Well, I've played this game. I played all the way through, and I found out that I've played. This is like probably my second most played game on Steam, but I've never gone all the way to the end except when I first started playing. And when I first started playing, it was on CD. So I played CD first, played it all the way through, and then over the years, I've played it again and again and again. So back to Baldur's Gate 3, I understand the concept of enjoying a game without having to talk and instruct and explain and all those things. That bear is rolling down the hill. Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh. I don't know how I got so turned around. That's where I got turned around, though, is with those guys, because I was talking and not paying attention. So anyway, I may end up playing it by myself first. I do that so rarely. The 4 games that I am playing, the 4 videos that I upload to my channel, generally are an hour long, and each one takes me about 4 hours start to finish to upload it. Hey there. How's it going?
Yes?
Nothing. Just saying hey. 4 hours. So 4 videos, 4 hours. So I am, for my channel alone, at least 16 hours a week. And I say at least because a game like Baldur's Gate, I die in it. Even though I'm playing it on easiest mode, I'm dying in it sometimes. And I don't want to show dying in games because I think that is boring. I said that on one of my videos, and someone said, "Oh, I know what you're talking about. I watched this one person, and they're playing it on honor mode, I think it's called, which is the hardest level, and they die constantly." So they're showing that over and over and over and over and over again, which is one reason why I don't play live streaming. I think that would just be the most boringest thing, is to watch someone die over and over again and reload, die and reload, die and reload. So when I do die in Baldur's Gate, I heavily edit that. Now what I do is go back and I'll say, it took me 5 tries to get past this one battle. Because I don't want to go to the wiki. I don't want to go on Discord and get help. I want to just figure it out on my own. The bears, what is this? Bear City? My gosh, we've had so many bears. So I just don't know the answer to that question of whether or not I'll play it for my channel. Maybe. It just depends on so many factors. You know, how stable it is when it comes out. How long it is between the time I finish this playthrough. And so, you know, I don't think I would want to jump into it immediately upon finishing this playthrough. And I don't know how far I am. I don't know how many episodes there'll be. It's done when it's done. And I will put that in my playlist. What I do is I'll put a little parentheses and it'll say complete. That way you'll know that the playthrough is complete, and that's how I designate them. If I've got one I'm pausing for any reason, it'll say paused. And if you go to my playlists, you will notice that there is a paused playthrough. Skyrim is paused because I always get bored in that game at a certain point. There's so many things I don't like about it, and I ignore them and ignore them and ignore them. Let's make sure I'm going the right way. And then I get to the point where I can't ignore them anymore and I get bored. So what I've chosen to, I started playing it for my channel. I had a number of people that were watching it. Oh my goodness, what the heck is that thing? Let's get our horse out of the way and go see. What is this thing? A land... Oh my gosh. Does that say a land drew wax? Okay. So when I got bored, I thought, you know what? That's not giving my viewers good content. Make sure I'm going the right way. I want to make sure that the content I put out is interesting and that I sound interested. I have watched playthroughs where that people have started and they just sound bored as heck. It's in their voice, you can hear it. They're not excited about what they're doing. They just want to finish. And I think that is a discredit to my subscribers. I want what I show you to be interesting. I want you to believe that I'm having a good time. And it's interesting, if any of you are familiar with the name Grandma Shirley. Grandma Shirley is an 80-something-year-old woman. She plays Skyrim. That's it. She very, very rarely plays anything else. She tries. She loses interest. Skyrim is her passion, and she uses it in a very interesting way. We're almost to the castle. You know what? It's nighttime, right? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's come here. This is the White Stallion Lodge. Where can I park my horse? I guess down here. This is the White Stallion Lodge. I'll get back to Grandma Shirley. I wanted to come in here because I have a key to the White Stallion Lodge because I am a White Knight, I think it's called. Is Mizuka. There it is. We finish a quest for I forgot her name. Is it Mizuka? We helped Mizuka become a White Knight. And of the Knight of the White Stallion. Let me see. It says here we are whatever that was. Let me see what it is. Knights of the White Stallion. And we helped Mizuka, and the Countess made us a knight errant of the Knights of the White Stallion. And the benefit of that is that we get a free place to stay. We can keep stuff here. I don't know. I don't think it matters where you put your stuff. Isn't this cool? I'll sleep on this side because I think this is my side. Isn't that cool? We can sleep here until morning. Yeah, there we go. That'll be morning. Plus the rain, I feel like I was yelling. I feel like I raised my voice way too much when the game is loud in my ears, and I should turn it down. Okay, let's go outside. It's still raining. Anyway, I wanted to be able to sleep there one time just to show you that we could. I don't need to store anything there, but and make sure I'm headed in the right direction. I am. So going back to Grandma Shirley. Plays Oblivion. I don't want to deal with that thing. She creates stories. Like she'll make a character and have this whole elaborate story with this character, and it may not have anything to do with the story that's going on in Skyrim, but she uses that as her palette. Maybe we'll have no rain when we go inside here. Like I said, I feel like I'm yelling. So I think it's a real interesting thing to do. She'll create a character and they have this whole backstory. And she has these adventures, and Skyrim is the world that she has her adventures in. It's a really interesting thing. I've never seen anybody do that, but you know, I haven't watched a gazillion YouTubes of Skyrim. You know, I just haven't. She caught my eye a long time ago, and I started watching her videos because she was so interesting. So I started a conversation with Grandma Shirley. Grandma Shirley's real name is, let me pause for a minute because I want to tell this story. I started talking with Grandma Shirley in email, and it was before I retired, and I was really thinking about possibly doing a YouTube channel. I really didn't know much about it. I felt like I should talk to someone who was doing it very successfully. At the time of this recording, I know she is well over 1 million subscribers. She's unique, partially because of her age. She's in her 80s. My mom's in her 80s, so it'd be like my mom playing Skyrim. And so a lot of people call her Grandma Shirley. I should call her Mom Shirley because she's closer to she is almost exactly my mom's age. So I told her what I was thinking. I said, you know, but I don't know for sure what my channel would look like. I don't know what I can bring to the YouTube world that would be different and interesting. And she said, the number one thing to do is follow your passion. She said, if you follow your passion, then people will see that passion and be interested because it's your passion. Your passion will be unique to you. And I thought about that for a couple of years, really. And I thought, you know, she's 100% right. If I follow my own passion, then people see that passion. Like I see Grandma Shirley's passion. I see that she loves creating these characters with these elaborate backstories. And then she uses the backdrop of Skyrim to tell the stories. And that's her passion. She loves to write. She's had a blog for a long time. And so when I decided to create my channel, I said, okay, follow my passion. And I didn't know what game to start playing. And at the time I was interested in playing Skyrim. So I started Skyrim. And then I saw that my passion was waning, very much waning. And I thought, you know what? I don't want to do that to my subscribers. So that's why that game says paused, because it'll be paused until I get in the mood to play Skyrim again. And the difference this time, the first time in my life, we're coming up on the 12th year that Skyrim was released. So for the first time in 12 years, instead of starting over, which I've started over at least a half a dozen times, if not 10 or 12, even a dozen, I don't know, because I never have kept track, you know, I delete them over time. So for the first time in 12 years, I will continue on from where I left off, which hopefully I'll get a little bit further, or maybe I'll actually finish the game. I never have. So anyway, that's a long explanation, but it explains why you're going to see it says paused on Skyrim, because I paused it until I'm ready to play again. Let's return to our story. So what we're doing here, let's see. She will be hosting a dinner party tomorrow, which no matter when you come, it's probably going to be tomorrow. And I sneak into the castle undetected. Oh dear. How do you sneak into the castle undetected? I don't know. And then what do I do? And cast the spell of Stark Reality on her. With Stark Reality. Okay. Stark Reality on target for 120 seconds. But if I sneak, and it's probably not time for her to have her dinner party. Oh, is that Mazuka? Where would we go? Let's see if I'm detected. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys, because I have not done this quest that I recall. Some people talk it was start. Okay, now I'm undetected. Sneak is increased. Okay, fabulous. I believe I'm detected if it's right. Okay, here it is. So where would she be having her dinner party? Cannot open this door. This guard is looking at me, so I'm obviously detected. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. I will sneak into the castle undetected and cast a spell of Stark Reality. Okay, so tomorrow, would that be today? Let's see. So it is the next day, because I got the quest on the 18th. I don't know if that means anything. I guess you could have come anytime, but I have to be here at dinner time. My sneak skill is probably horrendous. That's the basement.
Great. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attack, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. It can't be. No doubt. So long.
He looked right at me. That's a jailer. He looks right at me, so obviously I'm not hidden at all. Again, I have no idea. Let's see. Let's wait until maybe 6 o'clock. So 10 hours or 9 hours. Let's do 9 hours. I have no idea what's going to happen. This should be really interesting. Oh boy. Okay, can I talk to somebody? Even though I'm supposed to be invisible?
Let's hear it. What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the party guests. I don't remember you on the list.
Can I... dinner party.
I don't know who you are, and I'm not all that sure about you. But you're dressed for it. Can't imagine dressing up for any other reason. Go on in.
The quest is updated. What does it say? Oh my god. I convinced the guard to let me into the Countess's dinner party. Okay.
Yes?
Alright, so I can go in now.
Go ahead. Yes. I'm listening.
Okay.
Sharina is good with a blade.
Can I come in here?
Knows it too. What's going on with you? She certainly can.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval.
Good day.
Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
Hi there. Good evening. It seems that these are what's going on with you in the land. They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods. Hello.
Here's what's going on, and I've tried this a bunch of times. First off, I did not realize this is the Countess.
That Sharavi sure is grumpy. I don't think she likes anyone.
This is the Countess. I've tried this a bunch of times and realized. Okay, I've succeeded in casting the Stark Reality spell on the Countess of Leyawen and her company. I should return to the Shrine of Sanguine.
Guard! Someone's being break the law on my watch, will you? I'll be confiscating your stolen goods. Oh, and no gold to pay your fine, It's off to the lockup, then.
Oh, and I just got to go to jail. I have I have no other choice. Well, I could fight him with my fist. They're not going to like me on Leyawen anymore. Okay, let's sleep. So we successfully cast that spell.
Yes, master. You need me.
But here it says I've succeeded in casting the Stark Reality spell on the Countess of Leyawen and her company. So they all lost their clothes and were running around and trying to hit me. I should return to the Shrine of Sanguine. The Shrine of Sanguine is way over here. We are down here in Leyawen. So I've told you guys before I don't fast travel. You know that. The only way to get to the Shrine of Sanguine is to get my horse, which I think is on the other side here, over here.
Yes, Master. You need me?
I don't know who you are. What I really need is all of my stuff, which I guess I go to the shrine to be able to get my stuff. Let's do some hopping along here, working on an athletic skill. So what I gotta do is I gotta grab my horse and ride all the way back to the shrine. Right? Now, you guys, because I am so kind,
How goes it?
I'm having a rough time, to be honest with you. You guys didn't see that I spent over 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes, figuring that out. So what happened was there is a bug where the Countess wasn't in the room. So you saw when I showed it briefly and then I cut all that out. But I had to wait for the Countess to get in the room, so I waited 24 hours. But it took me 30 minutes to figure out that the Countess wasn't in the room with her guests yet, because there's a bug. So, go away. I don't have anything to fight. I got my magic, but that's it. So it took me 30 minutes to figure out the Countess wasn't sitting at the table. So, I waited 24 hours. She shows up, walks into the room, sits down. Then I saved again and cast the spell, and that's when I got the message that I successfully cast the spell. That was 30 minutes of my real life time. 30 minutes. So then I gotta go grab my horse, and let's do some saving here because we got a ways to go. There we go. I don't want to ever have to do that over again. I should have saved immediately afterwards. So anyway, you know, it's funny. I've said so many times that I've played this game all the way through once, 17 years ago. I don't know which artifact I chose for Taken to Martin. I am 99.9% sure that I've never done this quest before. I have no idea what item we get, what the artifact is. Because whatever artifact we get, we got to say, well, do we want to keep this? Let's make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. Do we want to keep this item, or do we want to take it to Martin? Taking an item to one of the artifacts to Martin furthers the main quest line. Which I'm kind of at the point where it's time to do that. I just don't know what we're going to get. We're going to get an item that we want to keep, like Azura, like Azura's Shrine, Azura's Star, which was pretty awesome. Okay, am I even going remotely close the right way? Yes, I am. Gotta be careful here because I don't have any weapons. I have my spells, but I don't have any weapons, no armor, nothing. So when I went to find out which artifacts, which Daedra princes or whatever they call them are, that we had to find out if we were a high enough level, because some of these require level 17, level 20, or we're level 15, I think. Oh dear. Don't hurt my horse. Can only go so far. So I didn't look to see, okay, what is the item that we're going to get, you know, which is it something we're going to want to keep? I didn't look that far. What I did do is, let's go ahead and do this. What I did do is look for the levels. So I went through and said, okay, we are high enough level to do this quest or whatever it is they want us to do. And the item that they required was the brandy, which I knew that we could probably get that pretty easily. So I thought, okay, this is a good one. I don't know what the item is though, because I didn't want to read too far ahead. When I used the wiki, I just didn't read too far ahead because it spoils the fun. I've never done this before. Never done this quest before. So I thought, okay, let's find out. Can we do it? Do we have high enough level? Yeah. What does it require to see if I'm going to have to go get it? Because I didn't want to go to the shrine, have them tell me what the item is, and then spend, you know, another half an hour in-game time finding whatever it was that I wanted. So it said, well, it wanted the brandy. I thought for sure I had the brandy in my cellar because I have a castle. It says you can find it in nobles' homes, which you'd have to steal it. I thought, well, I'll just have it down in my cellar. No, it wasn't there. So I thought, okay, we go to Imperial City. Not too long of a ride. We go to Imperial City, and that's where we were able to purchase it. Had stuff to sell anyway, right? No big deal. So it's been a little bit more of a hassle than I anticipated. I keep saving because every once in a while your game can crash. Mine crashes almost never. I think when it does, it's because I have too much stuff open. So I might, sometimes I'll have like a video that's rendering in my editing software. At the same time I start playing a game, I've got 6 or 7 heavy-duty programs open at the same time. My computer goes, when's the last time we shut off and reset? I don't know. I usually shut down at the end of the day. Oh, hello there. Don't do that. Yeah, that's the best I could do. Take off. Find somebody else to bother. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to say what that creature is because I got someone picking on me for saying it wrong. I don't know how to say it. Everybody get out of my way. I'm in a hurry. I gotta get back to the shrine. I want my stuff. I assume that's where my stuff is. Because my quest just said go to the shrine. It says I should return to the shrine. Which is quite... Oh, we're getting close. So what we need to do is come up here. This cutoff right here by the shrine, the Fort Virtue, and just cut straight to the west. So we'll get there. So anyway, I've just, you know, I've talked about how that I've played Baldur's Gate blindly and I don't like it. So now I'm into some unknown territory here for Oblivion, which is kind of surprising after all of these years that I'm coming across things. But at the same time, I play a certain way that would facilitate missing a lot of things, truly. I don't think we want to cut left there. Correct. Stay on the road. So anyway, blind playthroughs, yeah, not my thing normally. So in talking about this while we were making our way to that shrine, is that when I saw that Baldur's Gate had come out, and Baldur's Gate 3, I'm sorry. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to play the game or not. It looked pretty complicated. But it looked really, really interesting. And so my son was like, hey, you should consider a blind playthrough. And I was like, I don't know about that. And he's like, yeah, it'd be interesting. Your viewers will love it. Well, let me tell you. It is a tough, tough game. I'm so embarrassed to be doing a blind playthrough of that game. Oblivion, I'm so familiar with it. I know the control, I know the mechanisms, I know things. I can play it on easy and never die. So it was a super easy choice for me to select this game because I don't look like such an idiot. Baldur's Gate, I look like an idiot. I have no clue what I'm doing. It's so complicated. So I already start, you know, once I started it, it's like, okay, I could do this after the first episode, and after the second episode, I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I'm missing so much stuff, and it's so embarrassing. Okay, let's see. Where did I say? We're gonna keep going. No, let's cut this other way over here. We'll cut this way. Whoa. Don't want to run off the road. Okay, deers, get out of the way. And I know it's just deer. I know that. I said deers as in an endearing term. Like if I have 2 or 3 of my grandkids sitting on the couch, I could say, hello, deers. Right? That's what I was referring to. Hello, deers. Okay. We're just going to keep on going straight towards our marker. Now, there's some people that don't like having the marker on their game. I think it dummies it down, and I understand their point. Whoa. I understand their point. Oh, we gotta go around a rock. Stay away from the creature that's chasing us. I understand their point, and maybe it does dummy it down a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having markers on the game. On the screen, on the game screen, that tell me where to go and point me in a direction. I'm okay with that. Oh dear. Oh, we've got a gate to Oblivion in front of us. No. Go away, gate to Oblivion. We are going to a shrine. Hopefully to get our stuff back. Hopefully. I assume so, because it's what my quest log says to go. We should go back to the shrine. He didn't say go see a guard or anything like that. It just said go to the shrine. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to the shrine. I hope that you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I'm enjoying it. It's been a very, very long time. And I'm remembering why I love this game so much. The variety in the quest alone is enough reason to love this game, truly. It's a beautiful game. The graphics, even in the vanilla version here, I mean, I've seen much worse than this in brand new games. You know, you can see the individual leaves on the trees of the wind, and you can see rainy days. You can see how it affects things. It's just incredible. I think we're getting close. And it's, you know, I would say this game is easily in my top 5 games of my almost 40 years of gaming life. Which, I think that's saying quite a bit, wouldn't you? In almost 40 years of gaming, it's in one of my top 5s. Okay. Before something happens, let's do this. Are you facing his front? Or her front, or whatever? I don't know what it is. Okay.
A rousing success, mortal. And it appears you joined in the festivities as well. Good for you. You need to lighten up a bit. You'll find your equipment in that chest over there. And here's a little something for your efforts. Maybe we'll celebrate again sometime.
You got a warped sense of humor. Sanguine was pleased with my efforts, has given me this Sanguine rose as a reward. I may retrieve my belongings in the nearby chest. Sanguine rose. Do we have it already? Is it in our... There it is. Sanguine rose on a target. What would happen? Oh no, I don't want to find out. I don't know what that means. Okay, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Is it right here by my horse? Oh my gosh, take all. Okay. I'm so glad I saw that little button there. Okay, where is our... Here's our red leaf. Let's see. Fortify health. We can't, for some reason, I do not know what's wrong with that ring. It resists magic, and I really want to wear it, but I can't. Okay, let's do our shield. Spell Drinker. Oh, Mind and Body. I knew there was 2 rings. There we go, 2 rings. Let's see, are we outfitted? It looks like we are. I don't know what the Sanguine Rose is. I'm afraid to try it on somebody because we may end up going to jail or something. So, let's do a save. I think what I'm going to do want to get away from people. Let's see, where am I? I just want to get away from people. Let's see, where do I want to go? What am I going to be doing next? I don't know. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's just make that as a pointer so that we can go somewhere. I just want to get away from people, and I want to see what that sanguine rose does. If it's something that we don't need, we can take it to Martin. I think we're far enough away. I don't see anything chasing us. Weapons. Why? Guess I had to get off my horse a little longer. Okay. I guess you have to use it on a person. I don't know what it does. Alright. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to research and find out what the heck this thing does. Because I got to put it on someone and I don't know what it's going to do. So I'm going to research it. I'm going to cheat because I don't want to cause a problem where I end up in jail or have to kill people or whatever. I wonder if we could, like... Before I was going to end my episode here, but let's keep on heading this way and find a creature that we could point that at. Undoubtedly, we'll come across something. A bear or something. Oh, there's something. Let's get this ready. Oh, there's two things. Okay. It doesn't seem to be doing something. Oh, it's creating something. What are these things? What is this? Okay, it creates something. Like this thing is mine. What is it? An Atronach. No. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. My horse almost got killed. Holy crap. I want to get rid of that thing. Oh my gosh. It can attack me, I guess. Now my horse isn't speaking to me. Look how close I got to killing my horse. Okay, so apparently it does create some kind of a summoned creature, but it can also attack, in this case, my horse and me. Okay, I don't think I want that thing anymore. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that may be a good one to take to Martin. Okay, whoops. So, okay, I answered my own question. It can be a useful thing as long as you don't get close up. But in this case, I don't want anything attacking me or my horse or my summoned creature. Holy tamale, I'd been so mad. I'd have to reload if I lost my horse. Come on. Holy cow, that scared the crap out of me. So, now we found the artifact that we're going to take to Martin. We can do the other Daedric quests. There are some, there's some items that I think I would like to have that would really help us on our journeys, I think. This is not one of those items. Like, what the heck? So, I don't want that thing. Sorry there, Wildfire. I am so sorry. I will heal you all the way until you are all the way healed. You have that as my solemn promise to you. I will heal you all the way. So, let's get our horse healed back up. This is my beloved Wildfire. And I showed in when I got the horse, how you can use a console command to change the name of your horse. I thought, you know what? I got this beautiful creature that fights along with me, who stays with me through thick and thin. This is my companion in Oblivion. Skyrim, you can have companions. This game, you cannot. Permanent companion. My permanent companion is my horse. So I thought my horse needs a better name than my black horse, which is what it gave it. It's a default name. And I thought, no, that doesn't work for a companion that helps save my life, right? So I gave it a name. So with that, I think that we have our answer. We're going to take that Sanguine Rose thing and take that to Martin. And we may do that on our next episode. I am going to further along the main storyline a bit. And we may do some more of those Daedric quests as well, the Daedric artifact quests to pick up a few items. I'm sorry, I'm looking over that way. So I want to thank you so much for following me along on this journey. So I was checking this morning, and a little over 50% of you watching have subscribed to my channel. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you know when I have new episodes coming. I upload 4 games a week, and you can see my schedule there of what I'm uploading. And also there's a Discord server, by the way, and you can chat with me about any of the games that I'm playing and other discussions as well. There's a special section there for my YouTube channel members only, and I use you guys to ask questions of all the time, things I need help with. There's other small benefits that I have for my YouTube channel members, but if you want to help support a retired senior gamer YouTube channel, hit that join button if you will. And thank you so much to those of you who already have. You guys mean so much to me. I can't even express it. That support means so much to me. I'm overwhelmed. So thank you again for following me along. I do appreciate you being here. The most important thing is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.